Welcome to Friendly Farmers Carnival. This is my primary farm currently is in Friendly Farmers Carnival because it's our new fun neighborhood and I want to help out there. So I can give you a view of that right here. The neighborhood currently has 23 people. It's already doing quite well for itself. And yeah, the chat is pretty active. It's a good time. I want to tell you about how Carnival works and kind of what its goal is. So this neighborhood exists for people who don't want to play Derby every week. So you might be someone who wants to play Derby every week or every other week or only once a month, or you may want to never play Derby at all. So this neighborhood is meant to give you the flexibility to play on your own schedule. On top of that, we require you to be active, but you don't have to be active every week. So along that theme, the same theme of being flexible and playing according to your own schedule, you have to show your activity, and I'll show you how to show your activity in just a second, but you don't have to do it every week. Currently, our expectations for activity are pretty low, but we do intend to gradually increase it over time. So just be aware that the standards may increase a little bit, but this is the lowest neighborhood on our ladder, so don't expect anything crazy. Okay, so what if you want to participate in Derby? If you want to participate in Derby, then you want to opt in. And you can opt in by clicking Join Next Derby here, and Derby starts every Tuesday, and you'll be able to figure that out as it goes on. Or you can go to your settings here, go to Advanced Settings, and uncheck or check this opt-in button here. So if you have it checked, you're going to be participating, which means you need to get some points. So Derby is this competition between neighborhoods that takes place every week, and you complete tasks on your farm to earn points for the neighborhood in our competition against the other teams. So if you opt in, you should be trying to complete tasks in support of the neighborhood. However, in Carnival, we have a strict rule where you can never be demoted or kicked out if you don't hit a certain level or a certain amount of points in the Derby, right? So it's kind of self-motivated. That being said, the people who play Derby in this neighborhood are, kind of serious about it. We've racked up a good amount of points here, and there's still 3 days of Derby left. So the people who are playing, they are into it. We bounce between Champions League and Expert League, which are the two top leagues, and you can see we're in Champions League right now. So people do play, and if you opt in, you should try to get points. The standard that I like to tell people is 300 points, which is about one task per week. So again, the standards, it's not very high, and you're not going to be kicked if you don't meet it, but try to hit that point. And if you don't get 300 points in the Derby, then we'll manually opt you out from the next Derby. That way the people who are participating have a certain level of performance that they can expect from every player. However, if you don't get 300 points and we opt you out manually, you can still go into your settings, as we showed before, and opt yourself back in. So it's not like, again, you're not being set to any strict standard here. It's really not that serious, this being our lowest expectation neighborhood. So if you're not expected to do Derby and you can't be demoted or kicked for not playing Derby or not meeting some performance standard, how does it work? Well, you want to go over to our Discord server, and I will show you that here. This is the Carnival group chat on the Discord server. You can find it on this left panel here. There's lots of chats to go through. It's a mess, but the one titled Carnival Chat is where players will be sending a screenshot about once per week of something they've accomplished inside of the game or something you're proud of. Those are kind of the two phrases we use, something you're proud of or something you've accomplished that week. The screenshot must come from the current week, and you can't reuse the same screenshot from a previous week or save it for the next week. And currently the standard is you need one screenshot per week to be in good standing. If you don't submit a screenshot for 2 weeks in a row, then you'll be demoted. And again, after that, a third week, you'll be kicked. So we're pretty lenient. The rule is about once per week on your own time, your own schedule. It can be anything you want. You simply take a screenshot and submit it in the chat here. It's very easy. No one really seems to have an issue with it. But if 2 weeks in a row you forget to do it, and we send plenty of reminders, but 2 weeks in a row, then you're demoted. which is really just a warning. You can get your promotion back by simply submitting a screenshot the next week, and you're only kicked after a significant amount of time has passed, right? 3 weeks of not submitting anything. Again, we might increase it to like you need 2 on average per week or 3. Right now it's 1, so it's pretty low standards, and people submit all kinds of things. Let's see. People have submitted the global event. People have submitted the task road. People this week have submitted upgrading or buying a new piece of land, or buying a new decoration. This is not an example of an activity, but she's just sending a screenshot, which is perfectly fine too. And if you participate in Derby, you're allowed to submit that too. So this shows that she's taken all of the free diamond tasks right here. So that works as her screenshot for the week, or his, sorry, I'm not sure which. What else do we have here? Leveling up is a great one. Many players level up every few weeks, so that's a perfect opportunity for your screenshot. Derby. So Derby's a common one, but not everyone is doing Derby, right? And every Monday we'll go through the screenshots for the week to evaluate whether or not you've submitted something you're proud of. Again, it's mostly up to you. No one is going to be like a stickler about any set of rules. Anything that you've accomplished, you can submit a screenshot of a redesigned section of your farm if you want. You can submit, what was a good one that people had? Oh, dropping animals off at the animal sanctuary in the valley. That's a good one. Even just like if you have all of your machines running at once. I saw that. Someone submitted that one time. I thought that was pretty cool. You get the general idea here, and people are clearly chatty and active, just like they would be in any of our other neighborhoods, but I'm trying to find some more examples for you. Here's a few people doing Derby, Task Road. So, getting an achievement in the game is a good one. Completing a boat, like if you send off a full boat, that's a good one. So there's plenty of options, and really it's up to you. So this creates an environment of flexibility for you to do what you want. If you were in one of our other neighborhoods, you would have to do a set number of Derby tasks every week. And that's fine, but there's only so many Derby tasks you can do, and they're on timers, and you don't have much flexibility with what you can do. But here you have the unique flexibility to choose what you want to accomplish for the week, and you don't even have to do it every week. Like I said, it takes 2 weeks for you to be demoted and 3 to be kicked. So if you can't be active every week, this is also the perfect route for you, because you have the flexibility to, you have the lenience if you need it. Looking through the list here, I would say maybe about 2/3 of people participate in Derby. Again, it's totally optional. If you do choose to participate in Derby and that's your activity for the week, you still need to go onto Discord and submit a screenshot of your points or your tasks or something like that, because that's how we track kind of that everyone is doing what they need to for the week. And yeah, that's it. So this neighborhood is very much self-directed. You kind of pick and choose what you want to do, and that's kind of the beauty of it. It helps bring out the activity in many different forms of many different players. So if you have any questions, let us know, and that's it.